Welcome to another episode of Ridiculous Reverb Listings. I'm your host, Fluff, and if you come across your own ridiculous reverb listing, feel free to shoot me an email down below in the description. Let's jump into it, shall we? 1952 Fender Telecaster modified, ultimate Keith Richards memorabilia, $50,000. Okay. Fender 37, okay. Oh, no, dude. Yap. Talk is cheap. Is that what happened? No, does it come with the amp? It's a cool, I mean, it was a cool guitar. Oh, no, dude. It's cool. So much. Oh, it's been. $52, yeah. Wow. That was such a cool guitar. Why would you do this? And before you leave a comment going, well, what if they did it before it was a vintage? What if they did it at the time before it was like a vintage special guitar? Look at Keith's face. This was back when he was like 150. So like 90s. This was probably done in the 90s when Keith was like 150. Oh. Why? No. This has got to be the ultimate in Keith Richards memorabilia. An original 52 Fender Telecaster. Keith's main guitar in his early 50s Tele, which he calls Macabre. With the following modifications. The body was routed in both positions for humbuckers, then later the routs were filled back in and the face painted black. And then some talented artist apparently etched the paint to create this highly accurate likeness of Keith. Other than the face of the body, the finish is original and has about as much mojo as you'll ever see. A few changed parts, but most are correct and original. Plays and sounds great. The 59 Fender twin amp shown is not included. I was like, hey, it comes with an amp. Okay, so $50,000 for a ruined Telecaster. So to give you some idea, a 52, 53 Fender Telecaster, an original piece, I've seen those go for like, $30,000 to give you an idea of like what we're talking about here. 30, 35,000 depending on the shape it's in. $50,000 because this guitar has been ruined. Oh, why would you do that? And who would see this and go, I need that. Need it. That's mine. I want it. Oh. I love the Rolling Stones. I love Keith Richards. That's not okay. That's not okay to do to a vintage 52 Tele for $50,000. Get out of here, Guitar Exchange. Oh. All right, another Kramer Pacer from the 1980s custom. So this is what is this? What is the, oh. 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 It took me a second to realize what these silhouettes are. I'd look sideways because I was like, what is, oh, those are silhouettes of Ladies of the Night. The bridge is cool. That is so cool. Powder coated pink accents, pink strings. I don't know if that's cool, but. So it's a custom shop. Kramer. I don't know much. I'm not a Kramer expert. However, the money signs and the strippers and it's so. If it didn't have the silhouettes, it would be all right. Does that say live nudes? And it lights up. This is the greatest guitar I've ever seen. What? Okay, this had to have belonged to either Mick Mars and Motley Crue, or I don't know, one of the guys in Poison at some point. Come on. No. Totally customized Kramer Pacer guitar, brand new. The stripper guitar. Body is altered from the 80s. Okay, so Kramer didn't do that. Fretboard is ebony Richlight custom LED stainless steel frets. You know what? It's probably a cool guitar. Oh. Okay, so Kramer and of course it's in Florida. Of course it's in Florida. Oh man. While it's a great conversation piece, I would never pay $4,800 for this thing. However cool it is. Hey grandma, can I play you a song with my Kramer Pacer? Let me turn on the light real quick. Live nudes, live nudes, live nudes. This is called Mary Had a Little Lamb, Grandma. Oh no. That pink accented bridge though, that's pretty tight. Not $4,800 type, that's tight. Misfits, Static Age Distortion Overdrive Crimson Red Fiend Club Edition. Oh, another money grab from something Misfits related. $4,000? So I believe these were fuzz pedals that were like a limited pre-order kind of a thing. Raw and aggressive, the Static Age pedal brings you the terrifying tones of the Misfits' groundbreaking first album. So if you want to sound like absolute trash, get this pedal, guys. The pedal is based on the Static Age era gear and sounds with all of its monstrous yet melodic glory. Some mysteries are never fully solved, and the original gear used on the record will remain the stuff of legend with its hellish mix of classic and obscure pieces. Okay. So this is, why is this $4,000? If this sounds anything like the first Misfits record, I don't want it. I will actually pay money to not sound like that. No knock to them, I'm just saying. The record was made in like 1980 or something like that. I was made in 1980, because I'm old. 4,000, why is this $4,000? Was this some limited thing? Give me more info, Spoonman Studios. I mean, most Misfits, diehard Misfits fans are old and rich by now anyway, so that's probably an okay price. Wasn't there concert tickets last time they toured like hundreds of dollars? Anyway, another money grab for a Misfits branded thing. $4,000 is about, oh, I don't know, $3,800 too much in my opinion. Jack's Guitar Geology, the Stratocrapper. Oh my god. This is an actual toilet seat made into a Strat. Ooh, someone had too much hot sauce and cracked this edge right here. What? Wow, what a crappy guitar. Does it open? Does the lid open? Say it opens. Ugh. That is so funny. I mean, you know what? More power to you. You know, kudos to whoever was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a guitar out of this after I get done and pull my pants up. 450 bucks. I don't know, that might be a little steep for that. It's been Lysoled. Then I Lysoled it, and then I Lysoled it, and then I drilled and cut into it. Then I sanded it with fine grit, blah, blah, blah. Oh man, Strato Crapper. That is one of the most unique things I have ever seen on the show. Wow. All right, so BC Rich, Ironbird 1984, yellow. This is a completely unique, one-of-a-kind 1984 USA-made custom shop neck through reverse headstock BC Rich Ironbird bass. $13,000. It's a cool bass. Oh, that's cool, man. Unique for sure. It looks like it's been played. I mean, it's been played, yeah. It's a little beat up though, I think. Yeah, tuner's been replaced. Corners have seen better days. I mean, it's like, you know, a 30-year-old bass. I don't know if that's a scratch or a cracks. Looks like a scratch. You know, it has some wear and tear on it. It's cool bass, an original badass bass bridge. That's cool. I just, oh, look at that fretboard, Lord. Clean that damn thing. The old BC Rich stuff is cool. Of course, it has EMGs. I don't think this is $13,000 worth of bass, though. That's kind of ridiculous. Cool bass, cool vibe. Am I a vintage BC Rich expert? No. However, $13,000. I had like 3 people send me this listing, so I know that's a little much. And you're not even accepting offers. It's a little beat up. Also, you're gonna kill yourself, stabbing yourself with that bass. Vintage 1966 Fender guitar part authentic neck shim for $82 plus $15 to ship. So for those of you who don't know, a neck shim is to get the neck to tilt downwards if the neck pocket isn't completely flat to the plane of the body. Okay? Because it's a bolt-on neck. What the hell am I even looking at? The posted pictures of the actual item are for your best guide to condition. I have a number of authentic 1966 Fender parts listed from a February 66 Jaguar. I have not cleaned them as some prefer that 55-year-old natural grime to look the age it is. It's good, honest wear, and it'll give you your project that real deal look. So, okay, wait. So you're parting out a Jaguar from 1966, and one of those things is a neck shim that you're asking $82. How do you arrive? And who buys a vintage shim to go on their vintage? Do people buy vintage shims? Because, you know, I get the vintage aesthetic, but don't you want something to play correctly? I.e. using the correct new shim, that is the correct angle that you want, as opposed to like, well, it's not totally correct, but it is vintage. I don't know. I'm asking questions here. $82 for a little piece of plastic, I think it is. I don't think that's wood. Seems like a lot. Moving on. Oh, this is almost worse than the DeLong stuff. This is a Black Machine B2 with a burl top. Now, for those of you who don't know, about 10 years ago, Black Machines were the hypest of the hype, more than 10 years ago, I guess now, were the hypest of the hype in the guitar world. As per usual, the homie Misha used something and then the internet exploded and blessed it as the greatest thing to ever exist ever. I'm making a real long story short, but anyway, the internet decided that the Black Machines were the pinnacle of guitar engineering and craftsmanship and performance. And Doug, I believe that was his name. If not, I apologize. The dude who ran Black Machine only made like 10 guitars a decade or something like that. And if they weren't perfect, he would burn them. And they were basically unobtainium. You could only get them if you were basically Misha, or if If you had been in Periphery, you could get one. If you were never in Periphery, you basically couldn't get one. I'm joking, by the way. But unobtainium, super, super hard to find. And if one does come up, they command insane prices because everyone that plays them, it's all hype. All hype. They're wonderful. They're wonderful guitars. They're crafted amazingly, but the internet did what the internet does and has turned them over time into something that they are not, in my opinion. Anyway, this is a burl top B2. And I'm sure it is a fine, fine instrument. Very cool neck. This is one of the more known ones. This is the snakewood fretboard, snakewood neck with ebony stripes. You know, it's very exotic. This is a well-known snakewood neck B2 from the Back Machine website order page that states it is not possible to order these guitars. Frets are immaculate and original. Playability is effortless, and the tone is cutting. Truly top-notch attack, character, precision, bite, clarity, and tone. Yada, yada, yada. Yep, of course. $20,000. $20,000. That's a little much. You know what? I'm not even gonna spend any more time on that. No. Nope, I'm done. And that does it for this episode of Ridiculous Reverb Listings. If you find your own Reverb listing that you find ridiculous, feel free to email me down below in the description. And with that, fluff out. If you liked the video you just watched, please consider subscribing. And if you want to further support me and what I do, consider using some of the affiliate links down below in the description of this video. Go on over to Sweetwater, buy yourself something, and help me out at the same time. It's a win-win for both of us.